What is up, guys? Welcome back. Ready to rock and roll. Let's do a sound check first before we start. Sound check, testing 1, 2. So far, sounds going good. Sounds good so far. I don't hear audio popping, which is good, and the Hollow Knight stream was success. No audio popping. Everything went smooth. Okay. Now then, oh yes, I got time to share the link to the stream in my Discord, and then we will get started with the introduction. Give me just a moment, folks. So take the time to get yourself seated, as we're about to start. Okay, I believe we're set. Shared the link to the stream on the Discord server, live on both Twitch and YouTube. Alright guys, what is up guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. We're ready. Happy Tuesday, everybody. We are going to be playing Lies of P. I haven't streamed this game in a while, and I think it's time I decided to share streaming Lies of P here on YouTube as well. So, as in the title of the stream, or believe I titled it, strength build. So, yep. Because, yep, I am preparing myself to get for the Overture DLC. The Overture DLC. So that's, and I'm excited. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to having my first experience in the Overture DLC, but I need to be ready. So that's why I'm going to be doing playthroughs of different builds in the base game. I would go with my first playthrough character, which is currently a new game, but unfortunately it's currently a new game plus, and I'm not going to be able to do that. And I went with strength with that first character. And now we're gonna start another strength build, but this time with all the knowledge and experience I've gained throughout my first playthrough of Lies of P, I'm gonna see if my strength build is better than the one I had with my first character. And this is the one I'll be taking to the DLC with me. So gonna do 3 different builds, strength, technique, and advance. And I'm gonna go through the DLC with each build. So the plan is go through the base game with all 3 different builds, and then once I have the DLC, then we're gonna go with 1 build at a time to experience the Overture DLC. That is the strategy. And now we're gonna start new game. And when it comes to the difficulty settings, since even at the, let me show you. So this is the easiest difficulty, and honestly, it still gives me a challenge with Awaken. This Awaken Puppet is still a challenging game. It still challenges me. It just doesn't feel like it's an easier difficulty. And I believe Legendary Stalker is, like a harder difficulty, but I'm gonna try this and see how that works out. But But if it's not going to work out well for me, then I'll just revert back to this. Now, and I'm gonna say this. My playstyle is a choice. Playstyles are a choice, and the way I'm gonna play my game with a setting like this is a choice. It's my choice. I choose to start on Legendary Stalker so I can see how it feels. Let's get started.
Can you hear me? Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
There's Alex. You're the first one to arrive, and you're the first one to comment in the chat. Alas, we have now awakened, and I get this option because I've already beaten my first playthrough, so it's boss rematch. So I can relive battle against the bosses in my memories. Alright. Now, how I'm going to do this playthrough, just like with my other games, I'll be immersive. And let the dialogues play out, and read the text that the collectibles have to share. Okay, we are now awoken, and we're ready to roll.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Jim will restart soon.
I see they got Jiminy too. But we have to hurry. My name is Sophia. Please come to Hotel Krat, and I'll explain what's happening. Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
And now we got our own little lamp that's going to light the way on dark places. So here's what I'm gonna do. I get this, you know. It's just some free stuff that we get from having the game. Oh, and let's see. Let's take this off, and I'm gonna put it in the extra bag. The lamp. All right. There we go. Let's give it a little light.
Let's get you out of there. Find something that might help.
Now let's look for something that will help, and that's when we get our weapons and choose our playstyle for the game.
But the streets are not safe. Arm yourself with one of the weapons over there.
Time to become armed and time to be armed and dangerous. Okay, now you can choose three. You could choose one of three combat styles. Now balance is, you know, you start with even stats with dexterity and strength, which is considered motivity and technique. The path of the bastard is more focused on technique, which is dexterity. Path of the sweeper is strength, which is motivity. You know, and since I'm going to be doing a strength build with this playthrough, I'm going to go with strength.
Destination Hotel Krat. Recommend escaping from this location.
Alright, now that we got our weapon, let's go ahead and open the door. Alex, I do remember your experience playing Liza P. and how frustrating it made you. And you're right. It is frustrating. It tests our patience and can humble us. All right, let's get moving. Takes me back to doing my first playthrough. Kind of brings me back memories doing my first playthrough. And now in here we get our pulse cell. So now we have the means to heal ourselves. And just like I explained with Hollow Knight, the combat, you gotta strategize your combat. You gotta strategize how you're gonna deal with enemies. Because guns a-blazing does not always work. Guns a-blazing does not always work, you're gonna get humbled. And I have no intention of speedrunning through the game. Speedrunning takes the fun out of the game, in my opinion.
The station employee has the train station keys.
So I am willing to take as much time as I can possibly can and get this build to where it needs to be. Hello, Kane. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in.
You cannot see in the dark.
Ouch.
Switch me on and gently will light away.
Oh, this puppet's shooting at me. I stopped short. I had no stamina. There we go. Good to hear. Good to hear. You're just in time. I just got started with the playthrough. I just got started with the playthrough. You could technically say it's my first playthrough, but which is really my second playthrough. So I'm actually preparing for the Overture DLC. So technically I am rusty, but I'm willing to play different builds. So I'm starting with this strength character. I'm starting with the strength character to... Hold on a second. Okay. Yep, but I'm excited. And this is actually the first time I'm playing on Legendary Stalker. See how much of a difference it is. But I'm not. But it still feel like this. It still feels like my standard Souls games that I've been playing when I was doing the Awakened Puppet difficulty. It was still challenging to me. But I think, by difficulty means the perfect guard window, in my opinion. The perfect guard window. Passenger's note. Let's read this. If anyone finds this note, get out of the station and run. Be sure to steer clear of the waiting room. I saw a huge puppet smashing people to death in there. I locked the door, but I don't know if that'll work. At least it should stop people from randomly coming in. I'm going to die soon, so I want to help you even if it's not much. Please survive. Anyone. The notes I pick up, I'm going to read them. It's part of my immersion. It's part of my immersion. Alright. Let's get a fatal attack. Since I'm down to half health, I'll use this. It still feels the same as the... Oh! It still feels the same. The perfect guard window. More like scrapped because they're all puppets. Yeah, these enemies are all puppets, but dead or scrapped, same thing. All right, and here's a shortcut. Open up the shortcut. It's a Fabled Catalyst. And now we have an early game tough enemy, which is this. I got greedy there. You shoulder block me. Really? There we go. There's the finish. Here we get the sawtooth wheel. There's the last heal. And I have to hit enemies in order to recharge my pulse cell once. Okay. So we got eat one of these. Equip that to increase our damage threshold. But at least it won't be... At least we will not die in one or two hits. So we got the key, and now we're ready to proceed on to the next section. Wow, the weather's so rainy. Stargazer, that's like the bonfire.
This is called a stargazer. A marvelous device the stalkers used in the past.
Warning. Puppet threshold exceeds danger estimates. Please reduce puzzle numbers or reset danger parameters.
As we are not strong enough to beat the puppets. But if I lend my power to this stargazer for a moment. Gather ergo, clever one. This stargazer will make you stronger. But the stargazer's strength doesn't last forever, so be careful with it. Hurry up and come to Hotel Krat.
Alright, storage. I don't need to store anything. But we got some level. We got a couple levels. I'm going to put them all into Vitality, which is the health. Gonna get Vitality to 15 and then Motivity to 15. And I gotta put a little stamina too. Because it's a strength character. Alright. First zone. Uh-oh. Dim Ergo Fragment. Dim Ergo Fragment. Okay. Yep, it's all a mess. Puppets running amok. Oh. Everyone's running towards me. How did I get out of the jam so quickly? Alright. Here's the Fable Catalyst. I can only carry up to 3, I believe, of consumables, and then any excess ones go into storage. Krat Times Issue 183. The Krat Grand Exhibition has been delayed. This decision was made to protect the citizens until the puppet frenzy that has recently paralyzed the city is under control. The occurrence began on Rosa Isabel Street, resulting in hundreds of casualties. While the cause is still unknown, the number of casualties and the scale of damage are both growing. As the crisis dragged on, the workshop and Vanini Company, Krat's largest puppet factory, announced that they would offer emergency supplies to citizens and do everything they could to alleviate the situation. A task force is investigating the possibility of a fatal loss of the Grand Covenant, which is the control protocol of the workshop's puppets. However, there is no quick solution as of now, with the puppet frenzy resulting in more casualties. As the city braces for a resurgence of the petrification disease, the citizens were advised to stay indoors for their safety. However, many citizens are trying to escape through Krat Central Station, intensifying the general chaos. One of the enemies dropped an item for me. Fable Catalyst. This will recharge my Fable slots, which are the blue bars. The blue bars, and these will allow me to use the Fable Arts, which is the weapon arts. Each one has a different cost of Fable slots. Yeah, I gotta understand the different weapon combinations of the different strikes each different weapon uses, because I'm so used to the ones I'm using with my other builds. Yeah, let's see. R1, R2 is double thrust. Alright. For better reach it's R1 is to lead off with an R1. Because I won't be able to reach well with it if I just use an R2. You're a big fan. Can you get a shout out? My question to you is, how long have you been a fan of mine? Dim Ergo Fragment. It still feels okay playing on Legendary Stalker. Oh yes, and restore my weapon durability. Always keep an eye on your weapon durability, because you have to use the grindstone to restore to sharpen it, get it back to full durability. Because if you let it break, you cannot repair it with the grindstone. You have to go to an NPC named Eugenia.
Dear citizens of Krat, the recent puppet frenzy is believed to be just a momentary glitch. There is no cause for alarm. Do not panic, whatever you may hear. The city is safe to traverse. We repeat, do not be alarmed, citizens of Krat. We are effectively handling the situation with the cooperation of the workshop and the alchemists. The puppets are, naturally, imprinted with the grand covenant that prioritizes human safety above all. Please remain patient while the proper situation. Your active cooperation is requested and required. You will refrain from any unauthorized departures, assemblies, or active protests. Never forget that your safety is of the utmost importance to your city. The time for fear is over. Krat is safe. Krat is safe.
The noise is too loud, I can't hear anything. That's it for this radio broadcast. Yeah, when it comes to enemies that use a long weapon like this one over here and with a fury attack, let's see. Ah, I messed that up. There we go. Critical. That was pretty cool.
Destination Hotel Krat. Optimal location for observing the destination.
Alright. Oh yes, I need to change this. Let's put the grindstone... Let's put the grinder over here. That way it frees up my throwables. If I want to use throwables, I'll have an empty belt so I can put some... Ouch, I got shot at. I'll teach you to shoot at me. Alright. Dim ergo fragment. Plunging attack. Ooh, broke your weapon. I still got it. I still can perfect guard. Vanini's urgent repair tool. So this is when these repair tools come in handy if your weapon breaks. If your weapon breaks and you're nowhere near a Stargazer. So head back to Hotel Krat. Yeah, definitely need to level up stamina as well. If I'm going to be using strength, the strength weapons will take a lot of stamina based on their attack patterns. So stamina will also be a key factor to work. Yeah, first we'll get my vitality to 15, which is the health. Then I'll work on motivity to 15, and then we'll work on stamina. Get that to 15, and that should be good for a lot of but we'll see where we go from here. Yep, open up the shortcut.
A powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in. So please, be careful.
So we get a parade puppet. And here's a training dummy if we want to practice our blocking and perfect guards. Let's see, let's grab this. There we go. Let's get some perfect blocks in. There we go. It's just a training dummy. There we go. Ah, I messed up the timing. Let's try and perfect block a Fury attack. There we go. That's better.
Hello there. Welcome. I didn't think that... You didn't hear? You ought to buy something while you're at the festival.
Oh man, I was supposed to...
You can't rely on yourself alone.
I was supposed to let the dialogue play out. Silly.
Out here alone? You could use some help. Here's a festival gift for you. Now get yourself something useful.
Alright. Electric Blitz Abrasive. Well, I'm not going to spend anything right now. We can buy the other weapons. This one's more balanced. Let's see, the handle. More slashing. Alright, I'm not going to buy anything right now. I'm going to spend this ergo on getting some levels in. Introducing the Parade Puppet. Here appears a terrific puppet that will enliven the parade. Introducing Parade Master, a remarkable parade puppet model from the workshop to celebrate the grand exhibition. Hello there, I am the Parade Master. I like singing and marching with people. The Parade Master has the following functions: 16 jolly songs, cheerful laughter and 54 parade phrases, parade dances to delight children, the strength to carry 6 men on his shoulders. This Parade Master was made big in commemoration of the grand exhibition. Check out its charms on the eve of the upcoming exhibition. So, and that's going to be that's our tutorial boss. So that's going to be a tutorial boss. Alright, let's go ahead and spend this. There. There we go. Our vitality's ready. Now we need to get our motivity to 15, and then we'll work on vigor, which is stamina. Now for my tutorial test. Beating the Parade Master. I cannot guarantee I'll beat him my first attempt, but here we go. Ow. No, you don't. Oh, almost had it there. That was... Oh, that was good blood. That was good. Uh-oh. Heal now, and then Fable Arts. Yeah! Parade Master eliminated. Oh yeah. that was some pretty good combat right there. It's been a while since I've done this. I made such excellent work of the Parade Master because...
It's free real estate.
And you know what time it is already?
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
And then... It's guitar time. Let's go. That's how Starman plays guitar. It's been a while since I've done my post-boss fight celebration. It's been a while. We did it. So now let's look around. We're just about to arrive to the hotel. Fable Catalyst. Here's some dim ergo fragment. Those are like your soul items. But I only use them if I am running short of a level, or if I need to do some shopping. Hotel Krat, the greatest luxury you will ever experience. Treat yourself to an unforgettable day.
One more thing I should mention. The hotel's security excludes puppets like you. So you'll have to lie to get inside. You're a special puppet after all.
It won't be called Lies of P for nothing. They don't call it Lies of P for nothing. Hold on. The gestures... Yeah, only have two gestures. Check ground and sit. I will earn more along the way. Dim's ergo fragment. And there is no point forward, so that's why I'm not able to do the point forward when I do the guitar time thing. Let's look over here. A hidden moonstone, that is upgrade material. The moonstone was not from this world, however, it was the most optimal enhancement material. In their urgency, technicians pushed forward with using the moonstone for weapon upgrade without time to review it any further. Alright, now we need, in order to get inside, we need to lie.
Welcome to the sanctuary of the Grand Covenant. Prove your identity. Who are you?
I'm a human.
Grand Covenant's fourth law. A puppet cannot lie. Welcome to Hotel Krat.
Now let's open the door. And that was just a prologue. Now we're ready for the introduction to the game. I'll let it play out while I get some water.
I'm so happy to see you. I am Sophia. I've been waiting for you. Searched all over the city of Krat to find you. You must have questions. Geppetto will have answers, but we have to find him first. He was last seen on Elysian Boulevard. All of Krat is dangerous for humans, and that neighborhood is one of the scariest. Please find Geppetto on Elysian Boulevard. I'll explain more once you find him. Look at Gemini. I think he's in shock.
Gemini is fine.
That's proof you're broken. The real Gemini isn't so calm. I'm no inventor, but perhaps I can fix him. Or perhaps he'll fix himself in time. Wait, take this pocket watch. Krat is a labyrinth of peril right now. This watch will guide you to a safe place. Be careful, clever one.
Alright, the Moonface Pocket Watch.
I'll use my power to help you.
First, we got a couple levels. Alright, Vitality is where it needs to be right now. Next is Motivity. We'll get that to 15. Alright. And now, about Ergo.
Ergo is the miracle that made Krat prosper. Without Ergo, there would be no automated puppets to make Krat wealthy. When you move, you tap into the power of Ergo within you. Gather more Ergo, It will make you stronger.
About Monad's lamp.
In the folklore of Krat, a cricket often acts as a guide. That is why these automated models became popular. But Gemini is unique. He's more than just a guide. As you get more familiar with Gemini, you'll see what I mean.
Alright, we got the Moonface pocket watch, and we'll put that on the extra bag. This will take us back to the hotel if we're nowhere near a Stargazer, and if we need to retreat. It's situational. Last resort, I'm taking this off. It's like, you know, you return back, but at the cost of all your ergo that you're carrying. It's... Alright, we're good. And then right up ahead is the training grounds if I need to practice with my weapon. And whenever you enter, your fable slots are automatically filled. And here we have Eugenia.
I heard about you from Geppetto.
Eugenie.
To see you in person. Wow.
Wow.
You should take this. Geppetto left it with me.
And here's our first Legion arm, the puppet string. The puppet string.
The sound of it alone. That craftsmanship comes only from the hands of Geppetto. You must be something else.
Yep, it's a Souls-like game. It's a really good Souls-like game. It's one of the best Souls-like games I've ever experienced.
I am Eugenie from the Workshop Union. I know my way around weapons of all kinds. I'm sure Master Geppetto would agree. If any of your weapons need work, bring them to me. I know my way around a weapon. Want me to look at something?
Alright. So, we have a hidden moonstone. We can upgrade this, but I'm not going to upgrade just yet. Let's save my hidden moonstones for right now. We can alter the handle, and that's in it's by cranks, but I don't have any. So, about the Stargazer.
A Stargazer is a survival device used
How
by
are you doing,
stalkers.
Philip?
It powers itself by accumulating and absorbing ergo spores in the air. The stalkers installed Stargazers all across the city. Once they're recovered...
Oh
we
yeah,
can
just
put
to
them
give
use.
you a heads up on my stream schedule. I'll be back with Skyrim on this weekend. This weekend I'll be back with more Skyrim, because this is when I will spend hours on Skyrim. Yep, so weekends will definitely be the best bet to play Skyrim. And about training...
If you want to test your skills or try new techniques, head for the garden. The stalkers captured a puppet to use for training. Don't look at me like that.
And I want to,
Everyone
and I
hates
got some
puppets.
games I want to share
I
with
know
y'all.
which side
So
you're
the
on.
weekdays should be my best bet. Plus, I try to spend like 2 to 3 hours on during the week because, you know, I got to get ready for work the next day. So, but weekends is my best shot because I have all the time in the world and I can just play Skyrim as long as I'm able to. So that's pretty much my best bet. And it's like I said, I want to share my other games I love to play. I'm actually a variety streamer. All right. So we got our puppet string. All right, the next one to talk to is right over here.
Welcome to Hotel Krat. My name is Polendina, butler to Lady Antonia. Please let me know how I may be of service. At Hotel Krat, comfort and calm walk hand in hand. Welcome to Hotel Krat. How may I be of service?
All right. He can sell us some stuff. These quartz will be in hand. Will come in handy, but they're pricey right now. But you know what? I'll spend the rest of my ergo on... No, I'll be fine. About the Grand Covenant.
The Grand Covenant is a set of absolute commands imprinted on puppets when they are made. First law. All puppets must obey their creator's commands. Second law. A puppet may not harm humans. Third law. A puppet protects and serves humans and the city of Krat. Fourth law. A puppet cannot lie. I've told you about the laws engraved upon every puppet. Do you require anything else?
Nope. And no wonder I couldn't find the cat. The cat's up here! All the cat lovers out there. And here we have the old gramophone. And there's something over here. Venini's Krat Landmark Guide 1. This month's attraction, Hotel Krat. Hotel Krat is one of the city's creepiest and most mysterious buildings. According to lore, Hotel Krat is an isolated castle built by an aristocrat devoted to a form of occultism after receiving a revelation from a radiant tree. At one point, it was used as a mental institution, and some patients said they saw hallucinations. However, no records remain as they were all destroyed in a large fire. Above all, being so far underground just compounds the rumors. Some even say that it is connected to an unknown hell. But now the rumors have served to embellish the charm of Hotel Krat, which has been renovated in the latest style. As the recent rumors of the Grand Exhibition Ghost Hotel spread, more customers are actually looking to stay at the hotel. Next is a comment from the hotel owner, Miss Antonia. A ghost hotel? I've heard that more times than I can remember, but fortunately our hotel guests are brave like lions. It's not a problem at all. Rating 4 or 5. Creepy and mystical. Best resort in Krat. Reporter Medoro. This guide was made with the support of Venini Company, a friend of the city. Alright, and now let's talk to Antonia.
Unexpected guests are welcome. We don't insist on reservations. I am Antonia, and this is my hotel. Welcome. Oh, I knew from the moment we met that you're Geppetto's puppet. He might have a few loose screws, but Geppetto's skills are undiminished. It's a shame. He took off for Elysian Boulevard, and he never came back. If he doesn't turn up soon, we'll have to make a new coffin. Oh, I forgot. I was keeping this for him. It comes with a long story. But I think it's better off with you. Please find that old man. And do take care of yourself out there.
And ooh, we get the someone's memory and the new gesture, show off clothes. So time to put on a new outfit. Let's put this on, and then we'll use the gesture. Show off clothes.
It suits you. For a moment there, you look just like... Oh, forgive me, I'm rambling. When you get to my age, your memories are like good friends. And just as distracting.
Alright. So whenever I'm at... if I want to change my fashion souls, I'm going to do it at the hotel. I'll change up my fashion souls. Yeah, there's no significant value with different fashion souls. It's just, you know, how you want the Geppetto's puppet to look. It's just fashion. Alright, that's pretty much all the NPCs we've talked to. That's all the NPCs we've talked to, so now we are ready to set forward. Let's go find Geppetto. Time to open the door. And here we are. The Elysian Boulevard entrance on a cloudy morning. Look at all this. It's a massacre out here. So many people died.
Hey, let's be more careful. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood. I hate these guys. But don't be alarmed. My name is Gemini. We'll talk later, when we're safe.
Yeah, Gemini. Yeah, barricaded doors. So much death and destruction. All right. All right, we can level up. I don't have enough. We can switch our Legion arm, but we're gonna use this. And here we have a new option. Let's talk with Gemini.
I'm Gemini, your friendly puppet guide. Or friendly guide puppet? I don't know, one of those. I'm also a friend of Sophia's. Last time I woke up, Sophia was there because she woke me up. But I'm sure there are still other memories in there. Sorry. Must be the shock. Bear with me, and I'll do my best to guide you.
Alright. We're ready to roll, and now we're ready to our first zone. Alright. We got this guy here. There we go. That was a good perfect guard. And we can get a backstab. Throwing cell. Throwing cell. Making sure we have everything covered. Oh! For 1 or 2 for a good double thrust. Hello, Hawkeye. How are ya? How are you, Hawkeye?
Elysian Boulevard was a regular rich people row. You wanted fancy boutiques and shops. No place better. But that was long ago.
I am doing pretty good, actually. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just tired from work, but I'm doing pretty good. Vivid Ergo Fragment. Oh, we got the mongrel. Oh yeah. Also sounds like also used as a whistleblower. Oh really? Ooh, good timing with the perfect guard. Otherwise I would have been dead. You love this game too? Awesome. It's one of the best Souls-likes I've ever experienced, to be honest. And I can't wait to have my first experience in playing the Overture DLC. Let's put this one on. Alright, let's put some throwables. Have I played Lords of the Fallen? No, I've never played Lords of the Fallen. The only other Souls-like I've played was the only other Souls-like I've played was The Surge. I've played The Surge. That was the other Souls-like I've played, and another one, kind of a Souls-like, it's more of a Souls shooter, is Remnant from the Ashes. But I have yet to play Lords of the Fallen. Ouch. Sawtooth wheel. Since I got one heal left, let's top it up, and since I'm going to be striking enemies, I'll be able to charge up the pulse cell in order to get a heal back. And over here, oh yeah. Throwables are so OP on here, you killed every boss with them. Really? Are they that good? I don't use much throwables, but those will actually come in handy if I do an advanced build. Oh yeah, the puppet string. Get over here! Second playthrough. I've beaten my first playthrough, and I did use a strength character, but but the thing is, since my first playthrough character save file is in New Game Plus, and I'm not going to be able to use that for the DLC, so I decided to do this playthrough, which is a strength build, and see if this build will do better than my first playthrough. Now that I've gotten so much knowledge and experience, and this is the one I'm going to go into the DLC with. I will be doing 3 different builds: strength, which is motivity, technique, which is dexterity, and then advanced. And they're all going to go to the DLC. Well, but I can tell you this is that this is my first playthrough on Legendary Stalker. It's first playthrough on Legendary Stalker. Get over here. And right over here. Oh. A sharp pipe. Oh, I almost forgot about that item over there. Let's go pick that up. Then we'll go down this ladder. Electric Blitz Abrasive. Maybe I would attract more people if I would have put in the stream title first playthrough. What ending did I get? It's... I know... It's... All I remember is, you know, is freeing Sophia. Freeing Sophia, and I fought the nameless puppet. Fought the nameless puppet and won. Because on the final part, it almost bear resemblance to Bloodborne, choosing to submit your life or refuse. Yeah, in my opinion, that is the hardest boss I've ever faced. The nameless puppet. Yeah, that took me. I got so frustrated. That got me so frustrated. And during that first playthrough, the puppet was already had high humanity. The longest time it took you to beat a boss was millennia, and it took 3 days. Wow. Oh my goodness! I remember my experience facing millennia. Yeah, yeah. Facing millennia was a real pain. Oh yes, it's time to use my throwables. We'll throw these. I only have 2, so I'll have to make this one count. Back at ya. Right back at ya. Oh, and you want to know something? What took me a bit longer than millennia was the final boss of the Shadow of the Overture DLC. That took me longer than millennia. I need to reach first. Oh, it broke his weapon. You still haven't beaten the DLC, but you love exploring in the map? Oh yes. So, you've probably already been spoiled, haven't you? If you don't want any spoilers, all I can tell you is the final boss. I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't gotten to the end part yet. You've seen the boss, so you got up to Mesmer. Nice. Nice. Yeah, Mesmer's a pretty good challenge. Mesmer's a pretty good challenge. He's got quite a pretty good moveset. It's my first experience in the DLC. I went with my first character, which was in New Game Plus. Actually, New Game Plus, honestly. Not New Game Plus Plus. Frozen Man's Letter. My Louise and Charlotte, my treasure. I can't hear anything. I think the streets are already dead. Nothing but silence. I assume that I too will become just another petrified corpse soon. I still remember the sound of your singing voice and the sight of Charlotte looking at the picture books. I miss all of it. The best thing I did when I was alive was send you and Charlotte to the cathedral for shelter. I wish this nightmare was all over. If only you and the kid could come back, but I guess now it's impossible. I love you, Louise. I pray that you're safe there. And I do get the remembrance gesture. You're on New Game Plus 22. Yeah, I just can't go to that high of a New Game cycle. Because honestly, you know, it's the burnout. The burnout. Your blood build is crazy. Oh yeah, blood builds are so good. Bleed builds are so good in Elden Ring. Plunging attack. And this leads right out here. And now for this one. Gotta get some stamina. Life Amulet. Well, look at that. Legion Magazine, Demergo Fragment, and Star Fragment. Let's see. I do remember my builds. My first character, it was a Faith Paladin, and then a few months ago, I finished the Shadow of the Overture DLC using my quality character, my quality build. And then I got a sorcerer. I got a sorcerer build that's ready for the DLC. I have not been on Elden Ring in a few months now. Haven't been on Elden Ring in a few months. Maybe I need to make some time to hop back on Elden Ring now that I've changed the way I play my games. I probably should hop back on Elden Ring. But I need to figure out when I can schedule that. You started as a knight, then samurai, and now your bleed build. Nice. Elden Ring is so fun. Yeah, I love playing Elden Ring. I love the open world nature.
I didn't know anyone was alive out here.
I love the open world nature of the game.
I know what you're thinking, but I'm not a burglar. I'm just crashing in an abandoned
I used to do a walkthrough series back in the previous channel,
survivors need to look out
but
for each
never
other.
finished it because I felt disappointed. I felt disappointed with the view counts, and I discontinued it, despite the fact that I've recorded the entire series. And I felt like I wasted my talent. And I chose to make it different. And I chose to start this channel to start fresh because I shared a story about why I made that change. Oh yes, I better. This one's going to be very useful. I can use it. This one's very good to use. All right. Yeah, I can always change the handle, but. I can always change the handle of this thing, but it's still pretty useful. It's still pretty useful as it is, unupgraded. Yo, hello, Honored One. How's it going? Welcome. So, Hawkeye, I'll definitely plan to schedule an Elden Ring stream. You are the 6th member watching. Well, but then the number tends to change. But welcome. But welcome. But welcome. I'll have to plan it right now. You know, right now I am so immersed into Skyrim, but that's going to be on the weekends. Now, if I want to schedule Elden Ring, I could do it on a weekday. Skyrim, I spend so much time on it, so that's when the weekends is a good time. Yeah, I can pick one of the weekdays, but I need to figure out a good day during the week. But I'll keep you guys posted. Well, I appreciate it, Honored One. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you being here. Welcome. I am currently playing Lies of P, starting a strength build, which I'm going to be going into the Overture DLC with, as well as my other builds that I plan for this game. It's definitely gonna be fun indeed, Hawkeye. Please do, Honored One. Please do, Honored One. It's always your choice to follow the channel. All my content is free to watch. Alright, get over here. I already did. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Ouch. Appreciate it. Well, welcome to the Star family. Welcome to the Star family, along with all the other amazing people who are part of the Star family. Ouch! I just mistimed it. I just mistimed it on that little dodge. Or trying to perfect block. Oh! We got one throwing stuff at me. Let's deal with that one. Goodbye. He fell off. Alright, Vanini's Krat Landmark Guide 2. This month's attraction, Alchemist Bridge. The Alchemist Bridge is the bridge on Elysian Boulevard and the main way to Krat City Hall. The Holy Ouroboros, the mark of the alchemist, is fittingly engraved into the bridge. This shows that the alchemists are not just a powerful, privileged class, but have also donated tremendous amounts of money across the city. Thanks to the thriving culture of philanthropy in Krat, you can find areas with names of prominent figures. It's like the city's motto: the citizens are the owners of the city. Did I play Night Rain? No, I have not played Night Rain, and I do not have the funds to purchase Night Rain. I don't have the funds for it. I will only have the funds to try and get the Overture DLC. That's about it. And I have a game I wishlisted called Crimson Desert, which I am so excited to play once it's released. Those are the only games I'll have that are at the top of my list. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know, take your time. Take your time. If you haven't liked, don't worry about it. Take your time. It's still going to be there. I appreciate the thumbs up. Let's see. The most widely known attraction is Rosa Isabel Street. It's named after the cultural sponsor, Lady Isabel Monad. But if you think about how the lady's married to the leader of the alchemists, Valentinus, you'll think twice about who really is in control of Krat. The union of Krat's old families and the organization of alchemists is shown in this symbolic form. Given that the sacred Ouroboros mark is engraved on the city hall as well, it's obvious who owns the city of Krat. Rating 3 out of 5. A good place to learn about Krat's beginning and its essence. Reporter Medoro. This guide was made with the support of Vanini Company but may not reflect the company's opinions. You're most excited for the new Resident Evil game next week? Oh yeah, speaking of Resident Evil, as I progress through the game, then it gets a bit weird, and it gives me Resident Evil vibes. Dealing with the nasty carcass enemies. The carcass enemies, it's like it gives me vibes from Resident Evil. Did you ever notice that? Console. I'm on PlayStation 5. I'm on PS5. Oh, my stamina. Got a star fragment. These are electric traps. I better... too short. Set it off and back up. Let it fade away. Then we can grab that chest. You never really noticed it, to be honest? Yeah, think about it. Oh, think about it. Like, if you're in the... There's some certain areas, and then, you know, like these horrible monsters, the carcass, and like, it gives me vibes from Resident Evil. It's like something similar to that. And then these humanoid enemies, like they're being buffed by canisters, almost like Bane. Yeah, and it reminded me of Nemesis. Let's see, Honored One. This is called Lies of P.
I wish we could play together.
It's called Lies of P.
Like we used
Ow. Ow. You never heard of Lies of P? It's one of the best Souls-like games that ever made. And with the Souls game mechanics, and also a bit of Sekiro. And it's also got a bit of Sekiro in it when it comes to perfect guarding.
I miss you, Murphy. Who is it? Is that you, Murphy? Oh, I guess not. Sorry, I thought you were my friend, Murphy. Murphy is a super cool police officer. As a puppet, even the petrification disease can't get him. I wish I was like him. You should leave so you don't catch the disease from me.
You don't know if it's just you, but you hate the dash mechanic. You love rolling.
If only we could play together.
Oh,
like
in Lies of P,
Murphy.
it's like you dash dodge and like almost like Bloodborne. And you know what's, and I believe there's a ring that changes your dodging style to a roll. Yeah, that's one of the things I dislike, is having a certain mechanic that we all are familiar with tied to a stat or an item. Lies of P and Bloodborne, yeah, the dodging, side step dodging, and the roll dodging, tied to a ring, an amulet, I would say. Oh, and
if only we could Murphy. If only Murphy. If only Murphy. If only Murphy.
Almost like Dark Souls 2 when I like to go, bring me that key, chop chop. Do I watch anime? Yeah, I do. I do like anime. I just haven't been able to watch any.
Wait. I can sense something strange. Jeepers. Is that a butterfly? Why is the ergo reacting like that? If you want to check it out, I can take point.
You know what? I better go check down here first. Because that way's progression, right where I got the butterfly. Hold it. Yeah, remember Hawkeye? Yeah, remember the blacksmith? from Dark Souls 2, Leningrad. I'm a blacksmith. Bring me that key. Chop chop. Oh yes, and then then you have mild-mannered Pate. You be careful too. You be careful too. You be careful too. And the one that really made me break out in laughter was I forgot his name, but whenever I go and he says the dark, the dark, the dark, the dark, the dark. You haven't played Dark Souls 2? Now you want to re-download it? To be honest, I just don't feel the urge to play Dark Souls 2. Because if I want to revisit the Souls game series, I'm going to start with Dark Souls 1 and then go into Dark Souls 3 from there. Let's see. Moonface. You are Geppetto's puppet. It's a Souls-like game. The puppets have run amok across the town of Krat, and with the hotel being the only safe haven. But then you also have the ongoing petrification disease, and then you have to find a way to figure out what's causing this whole chaos. That's about all I can think of, the way I can try and explain. Hawkeye, I have not played Demon's Souls Remake. I have never played it before. I just haven't been able to have the funds for any games. That's just the troubling part. What is my age? What is my age? I'm a man! I'm 40! I'm not a kid. I'm a man! I'm 40! Well, 41 actually. I'm a 40-year-old gamer. And I can still game. Okay, that's a shortcut. Wow, you sound so surprised. You sound so surprised. You surprised that you came across a 40-year-old gamer? If someone asks me how old I am, expect me to reply by saying, "I'm a man. I'm 40." I'm not a kid. Let's see, Haka, you remember when you first watched me? I streamed Dark Souls 1. Yes, I do remember that. I do remember that. My early days of streaming. I had old equipment. And with a bunch of research, I set it up and was able to stream, despite the fact that my quality was not even that good. My quality wasn't good back then. This was before I got my PlayStation 4. I do remember those days, Hawkeye. You've been one of my OG supporters. A long-time supporter, and you still are. You still are a wonderful supporter. The good old days, brother. The good old days. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Sawtooth wheel. And, oh yes, Hawkeye, I have a playlist on this current channel. I have a playlist of my entire playthrough of Bloodborne, revisiting Bloodborne, the base game, the DLC, and the Chalice dungeons. I did the Chalice dungeons to fight the Queen. I did it all by myself. I could never be any more proud, despite the fact that I platinumed the game. Over and let's see, Honored One, how old is your dad? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I respect other people's privacy. You've never beaten the Bloodborne DLC, but I remember... Oh, yeah. I was definitely that crazy back then. Slightly older than me. Alright. You don't have to tell me the exact age, but I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, Hawkeye, I was crazy back then. Oh, and an unforgettable moment when I beat the Bloodborne bosses, the Bloodborne DLC bosses for the first time. I just went crazy. Philip, you are 70? Wow. I never knew that. Thank you for sharing. Yes, Hawkeye. Ever since I was a kid, the first video game I ever played was the classic Super Mario Brothers on the old NES. Wow, I can't believe you're that old, Philip.
This must be your first time.
Thank you for sharing.
In the petrification disease quarantine zone. For most people, this is their last stop. You are a good Samaritan for coming all the way here. I'm one. May I ask you a favor? My family took my baby from me and sent me here. They said it was for my own good, but it was heartless.
Let's see, Hawkeye, your first console was the PS2. You were 4. Wow.
Must be.
Wow.
Please go
such wonderful memories.
to the hall and bring me my baby.
So, and Hawkeye, so you've watched my early days of streaming back when I was playing on in the Xbox 360, and then I finally was able to upgrade to the next level once I got my PlayStation 4 back in November 2018. I thought for sure the first PlayStation 4 stream straight from the console was going to be Dark Souls 3, but instead it turned out to be Bloodborne because I got the game Dark Souls 3 from GameStop, but the disc was not reading correctly. I had to exchange it. They didn't have another copy, so I went with Bloodborne.
Thank you so much, kind one.
Let's see, Philip, your daughter got you playing World of Warcraft when you was around 50? Wow. World of Warcraft's still an amazing game. Still a good game to play. I've never played it before.
Spreading
yeah, Hawkeye. Yep, and then
before I lose my sight. Please.
And then doing some research, and then I was able to get my Elgato capture card, and to finally put my face cam on like this, as well as my overlay clips. So fast forward to 2026, my streams have now reached a pretty good amount of level, but there's still some kinks. But as long as I can put on a show, it's what matters to me, and I love to enjoy myself, and I definitely want to enjoy my fun experience with my wonderful Star family. Yeah, I respect Hawkeye for being a long-time supporter of mine. Ouch! Ouch! Oh, that's a Fury. Ow, I was not ready. I did, I was not, I did it too early. Skyrim is your jam. Yep, it's good. It's still gonna be my jam, Philip. Well, there's my first death of this playthrough. That was expected. I don't believe in no death runs. Get over here. So, yeah, Hawkeye, it's been years since you visited my streams. Yeah, that's true, Alex. Very true. And you know something? Even though I died, normally I would get a little bit frustrated I would get frustrated, but I'm having so much fun with you guys. I completely forgot about that. And that really helps me enjoy myself despite the fact that, you know, I will be challenged with the game. Warning, petrification disease quarantine zone. No trespassers. Everyone is a patient or lunatic. Do not speak to them. Oh, your battery's running on 5%? Oh my goodness. Yeah, if you can get your time to get it recharged. Time to get it recharged. I will still be up for another hour. I'll still stream for another hour. So, if you're able to return by then. All right. Oh, I did it too early. I did it too early. I was close though. Oh, just a little too early. Back up and heal. Oh, I broke his weapon. Got him. Let's see. My next stream will be tomorrow. My next stream will be tomorrow. I believe normally I would take a Wednesday off, but I plan to go to my parents this Friday, so I'll be streaming tomorrow. A torn doodle? It itches. Peel the skin and there's blue blood. Blood. Pretty cocoon. Blue angel. Joyful appetite. Blue death. What a feast. Death and death. I'm alive. It itches. Hey Renee, welcome back to the stream. Let's see. Hawkeye, you're doing the Elden Ring DLC to do Fiolir's quest line to get his armor? Oh yeah, I remember doing that one. I remember doing that quest line. Hope to see you again, Honored One. Even though it shows the YouTube handles on the chat, I go look for the channel name. That way I could try and call you by your proper channel name. Even though we're seeing the YouTube handles, if you want to share what you want me to call you, what do you want me to address you as, now's a good time. That way it makes it easier for me. Yeah, it used to not be like that, but when they introduced the YouTube handles, it's a way to identify between a person and a bot or some sort. Do I have any other channel? The only other channel I have is on Twitch. I live stream both on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Those are the only channels I do. I'm glad you're doing good, Renee. What is twice? Oh, you mean Twitch. Twitch is another streaming platform. Twitch is another streaming platform. But you know, you can watch the stream on whichever platform you prefer. Oh, I need to lift the lever, silly. Alright, and I got 3 levels. I got 3 levels. Alright. That's ready, and then we can do... Let's get Vigor up. Excuse me. You prefer YouTube? That's okay. That's okay. You always prefer YouTube because you don't get 10 million ads at once? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so you can... Yeah, my streams will be on simultaneously on 2 different platforms. But you guys can watch on whatever platform you choose, whatever you prefer. I'll still be on. I'll still be on regardless. And I'm glad that there's a plugin with my OBS that will allow me to broadcast on multiple platforms at once. With the help from some research. All right, we got our ergo spent, and now we're ready to go. Let's see. You're at work until 6 tonight. All right, Renee. So you're currently on break, aren't you, Renee? You're on break at work, aren't you? Uh-oh, we gotta deal with this mongrel. Here, take this! Would I stream on TikTok? A lot of people are always on it, so... Well, I tried to get on TikTok, but it was still on the setup, but when I tried to log in, I just couldn't do it. It told me that my account's been permanently banned, and I never did anything. And I was like, nope, forget TikTok. So TikTok is a no-go. So TikTok is a no-go for me. And I just can't figure out what is it because I have not been active on that TikTok, even though I'm only getting it set up because because the original plan was to surprise y'all with that I have a TikTok, but that just blew up in smoke. That just got blown up in smoke. Oh, so you're from India. I see. Make a new account. Hopefully I'm able to use the same email. But I haven't decided if I really do want to expand. But my YouTube shorts have been pretty good lately. Why stop there? But TikTok, I'm still on... TikTok is banned in India? Oh, I see. But honestly, I'm just not ready for TikTok. Otaku. Well, Otaku, you're just in time because I'm about to fight the next boss. All puppets will be destroyed.
Come out, Geppetto!
I'm doing good, Otaku. Thanks for asking. Boss time.
You know what caused the puppet frenzy, don't you? You're their maker, practically their father. You and the alchemist scheming together.
Are you doing okay, Otaku?
What's your problem? I'm here for the old man. Get lost. Wait. I know you. Or more like, I know what you are. You're the devil's puppet. You can't sneak past me. Die!
So now we have to fight the Mad Donkey.
Are you a dream or a nightmare? Stop showing up already.
El burro, right?
I'll kill you both, then shoot you up on the bridge.
They are susceptible to backstabs. So you have to be up early for your DOT physical tomorrow, and then you have jury duty on Thursday. Oh, how fun!
Cursed puppet! Back again!
Ah, really? Gotcha.
I demanded the truth. Now I feel bad for my comrade.
Let's see, Dougie Fresh. Yes and no. If it's my first time playing, or well, it's technically my first time playing on Legendary Stalker, but it's actually a new playthrough of. My first playthrough, I did Strength, so... But currently in New Game Plus, so I'm trying a Strength build again, only this time using my knowledge that I've gained, see if I can do it better.
Finally, we meet.
Yeah, that was a pretty good fight, indeed.
It's a dream come true. Seeing you like this. I understand why some people despise me. I invented the puppets, after all. I should take responsibility as their maker. But in order for me to do that...
So welcome in, Dougie Fresh. Hope I said the name right on Twitch.
Son.
Excuse me.
You'll find it most useful.
You got quite a busy schedule up ahead, Otaku. And I get the Mad Donkey's apparel, the City Hall key, the Enigma assembly tool.
I want to hear all about your experiences.
Oh yeah,
but now
I bet that'll be fun. Sarcastically speaking.
Use the stalker.
Let's see. You love before the DLC released. They didn't have the difficulty options. Legendary Stalker's the original. Really?
City Hall.
Yeah, because when I first played it, they had the difficulty settings already, and I started with Awakened Puppet, and it still felt challenging. But then I'm like, I'll try Legendary Stalker with this playthrough, and it still feels the same. It still feels the same to me. It still feels the same challenge. All right, Otaku. Alright, what is it? What's so shocking that you want to share? Oh yeah, the post-boss fight celebration. Yep, that was a pretty tough fight against Mad Donkey with only a limited number of heals, but it's still...
It's free real estate.
And you know what time it is once again?
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
And... it's guitar time. Let's go. That's how Starman plays guitar. Let's see, you're 12 and you're watching and chilling from 11:30 p.m. It's now 5:30. It's almost 6 a.m. What? You stayed up all night? Wow. I have all my pulse cells are discharged. Alright. We got the City Hall key, now we're ready to go in. That's why your phone battery is almost dead. My goodness. Make sure you, I need to remind, make sure you get plenty of rest, alright? It's very important.
If you find any more weapons, let's
what would be my
try using
favorite
them
game in
here.
the Soul series? That's a tough one now. So it's more likely going to be Elden Ring. Alright. I can assemble the weapons. This one I can add strength, but it will also change the way the attack pattern will. I do more slashing. You're going to sleep now? Alright, yeah, I don't want you to stay up all night I don't want you to stay up all night because your health is very important. Let's see, Hawkeye, you can't decide between Dark Souls 3 or Elden Ring. Yeah. And I haven't played Dark Souls 3 in forever. Yeah, if I want to do Revisiting Souls, then I will start with Dark Souls 1 and then do Dark Souls 3. Because I'm not really drawn into Dark Souls 2, to be honest. Let's do this. Let's do this and let's assemble. Let's put this on and we'll use this. Let's see how that works. Alright, and then let's play with this. Let's try this weapon out. And I give it a strength scaling, but it will do a slash. Let's see. It just... yeah. So it depends on the weapon handle. You went back a few months ago and did Sigward's quest or whatever his name is. Oh, Dark Souls 3? Dark Souls 3, Sigward. Yeah, he's a really cool NPC. I'm going to have myself a little nap. Alright, let's see how this does. Not bad, but I gotta be up close. It's more short range. It just feels like a small dagger. Alright, let's reassemble the weapon. Let's reassemble the weapon. Yeah, it's a... Alright, let's let's put this back. Let's put this back in place. I can still work with this. There we go. All right, now because the next boss is the next box will be the Scrap Watchman. Did he appear in Dark Souls 2? No. No. Sigward's not in Dark Souls 2. If it's... Oh. Let's see. Sigmire is Dark Souls 1. Sigmire. I stopped short. Electric trap. And in Dark Souls 2, the only thing we find is the Katarina armor set in one of the I believe it's one of the 3 DLCs. Died to the trap. You know, Patches isn't in Dark Souls 2 either. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Instead, it's mild-mannered Pate. Did I ever use the new katana in the game? Which game? Let's see. Onward, you gotta sleep and charge your phone. Yeah, you get plenty of sleep. All right. You have a good night, or morning. Yeah, the katana isn't the katana in this game. Oh, is it the twin dragon swords? I have not used it yet. Isn't that a technique weapon that I have to trade in the soul of the swamp monster, I believe? Krat News issue number 1124. Mr. Vanini's ambition to make a jolly police mascot puppet for City Hall ended in failure. His passion to make a trustworthy friend for the citizens and a strong officer who overpowers criminals was in the right place, but turned out to be excessive. The new police officer puppet's overcharged storage battery exceeded its capacity, causing chain explosions, malfunctions, and serious body damage. Yeah, I've never used that weapon, so it's mainly for a technique. It's mainly a technique type. Maybe it's something I'll use for a technique build down the road. The city council recommended disposing of the puppet on the grounds that its appearance intimidates visitors, but Mr. Vanini and the taxpayers protested. Halted the council's plan in its tracks. The puppet still lies abandoned behind City Hall to this day while the lawsuit is ongoing. The interesting thing is, even when the puppet is unattended, it performs a number of its mascot roles. It is especially popular with kids, and it even appears to react and respond to the playing of children. However, it has led to more slum children entering City Hall and causing inconvenience to visitors. The City Council is considering exhibiting the puppet only occasionally as a means to restrict entry. Will you be my friend? Everyone is gone. I'm all alone now. Alright, now let's get this one. Let's deal with this one. Ooh, nice. The broken baby puppet.
No survivors here. What do we do? Just give her that baby puppet?
Yep, we'll have to go give that baby puppet. And also spend my ergo. I also gotta spend my ergo. Let's see. I got time to do this next boss, and then it'll be just about almost time to wrap up for today. Yeah. I was too close to the wall, so that's why I ricocheted. Yep. No matter what, regardless of what build, this is definitely a good weapon to use for all the way up to fighting the boss that I'm about to fight.
You found her, kind one.
That turkey leg seems to work well. Yep. It looks like a turkey leg, doesn't it? That electric baton. Turkey leg.
Please let me hold her.
Do I like Silent Hill? I'm not too familiar with Silent Hill.
I missed you so much.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah. Hey Hawkeye. This one DLC weapon in Shadow of the Erdtree and Elden Ring. That's
right.
Oh yeah, I was saying there's this one weapon, you know, the
Be my only wish.
that one weapon that's from the
My sweet Elena.
That's in the Shadow of the Erdtree, which is nicknamed the Chicken Wing.
Going to be happy now.
I don't know if you're familiar with that. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
In the Elden Ring DLC, Hawkeye, a weapon that's nicknamed the Chicken Wing.
Please accept my heartfelt gratitude.
And we get a record. You never knew that. I forgot what they were called, those enemies. Oh, Blood Fiends. The Blood Fiend's arm. The Blood Fiend's arm, a weapon that you find in the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. I believe it's nicknamed the Chicken Wing. Because from the way it looks almost like a chicken wing. And then Philip, so this weapon you're talking about? So the turkey leg? Well, I might as well call it the turkey leg. Thanks for the idea. Thanks for the idea. We'll definitely call this weapon I'm using the turkey leg. How? Yeah, the Blood Fiend's arm in Elden Ring, the Chicken Wing. And now this weapon, the electric coil stick, the turkey leg. Sounds funny. Alright, let's go spend my ergo, because we're about to go fight the scrap watchman, Murphy. Alright, let's get my vigor up. If I get Skidoo trees in the DLC, does it make it easier to fight the bosses? Yes, it's very important you get those Skidoo tree fragments. Yes, it's very important, because if you don't get enough, you're going to have a very tough time down the road. So it's highly recommended. There's a total of, and also same thing with the revert spirit ashes. Make sure you find those too. Oh, the Shadow Tree fragments, you know, it doesn't matter what level you go into the DLC, the Shadow Tree fragments, it's how you level up in the DLC. You get stronger with those. You get stronger with them. It adds more stats. And the Revert Spirit Ashes, it does the same thing for your Spirit Summon. It does the same thing for your Spirit Summon. Hello, Engineer. Welcome. How are you? I am playing Liza P. Yeah, Hawkeye, so make sure you get those Skidoo tree fragments and the Reverse Spirit Ashes. I'm doing well, Engineer. I appreciate you visiting. You're just in time. We're about to take on the next boss in Liza P. I don't need to take these on. I've opened up a shortcut. You have 13. You look them up on where they are at. Yes, you better find those. And same thing with the Revert Spirit Ashes. So there's a total of 50 Skidoo tree fragments and 25 Revert Spirit Ashes all across the shadow, the realm of shadow. Do I play TF2? I'm not familiar with that. What do you mean by TF2? Team Fortress 2? Oh, no, I don't play Team Fortress. Up at Destroyer's Amulet. Oh yeah, my amulets. I haven't even put on amulets yet, silly. There we go. And what are the ones like? Oh yeah, let's put this on. We need that. Alright. We're ready to take on the boss. Throwing cells. And we'll have to... Okay. Lock in. It's boss time. Oh, and you probably... Hawkeye, you probably already know this. Alright, Engineer, I appreciate you stopping by. I will be back on... I will be streaming again tomorrow. So keep that in mind. Alright, hey Hawkeye, you probably already know this. When you summon the Spectre, it does not inflate the boss health. It doesn't inflate the boss health. Hello Henry, how are you doing? Alright, so now... Oh, I want to make this into a short. I want to make this into a YouTube short, because I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on when it comes to, in Liza P, whenever you come across, you know, whether trying to face the boss solo or choosing to summon the Spectre. Let's see. So you only did the DLC? So you did not know, if so, you did not know that. Oh, Hawkeye, are you talking about the Skidoo? You don't personally ever use the Spectre, but no hate to those who do. Yeah, it is there. It is there to help assist. So if we choose, we can choose to. If taking on the boss solo is a choice, having to summon the Spectre is a choice. It's a choice. We all make choices. We all play different. Oh yes. Now, here's something Here's something many of us experience. Is whenever we're about to go into a boss fight, and then we have the option to summon to assist. Now, many different games, like the Soulsborne games, for example, will summoning NPCs or other players will cause the boss health to inflate. Now, in Lies of P, it's different. The boss health does not inflate. So you're given a choice. If you want to face the boss solo, that's okay. That's okay. If you want to summon the Spectre to assist you, that's okay too. We all play different. Don't be shy. Use that Spectre if you want to. It's there to assist you. Don't listen to what anybody else tells you about how you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to fight the boss solo. There's going to be people who hate on you for just because you summoned some assistance. You're just doing what the game is giving you to do. The game is giving you tools to assist you with how to deal with the boss. And if they don't like it, they can kick rocks. That is just my take. Some people just want to experience a good story and don't want a hard game. Yes, exactly. I completely agree. Oh, Hawkeye autocorrect. You meant it doesn't affect the boss health when the Mimic tier is in the DLC? No, the Mimic tier, the boss health does not inflate when you summon your Spirit Summon. Yeah, you're good. Also, if a summon sign is inside the boss arena, then it will. When the boss fight is triggered, if there's an NPC summon sign in the boss arena, it will not inflate the boss health because the boss fight has already started. Oh yeah. You know what? I'm gonna choose to go into the boss fight without summoning the Spectre first. Gonna give it a few attempts, then do the Spectre if I'm taking too long. Yeah, if you're following some NPC quest lines, Hawkeye, then you might see some summon signs in the boss arena. So, Dougie Fresh, I'm gonna go into this boss fight. I'm gonna fight the boss solo for a few attempts. If I'm taking too long and it's time for me to sign off, then I'll summon the Spectre. Yes, it is. It's called Lies of P. I appreciate the encouragement. Oh, was not ready for that. Really? Oh, I didn't have enough health to block. Yeah, multitasking kind of does not give me enough time to focus. Yeah, I was not fully ready. Because all the multitasking I had to do, looking at the comments and saying hello to those who come and visit, like Alden, hello. All right. Alright. I didn't have any stamina. I didn't have any stamina. Here we go. Didn't block in time. Really? Okay, phase 2. Oh, that was close. Oh, damn it, my grindstone. Oh, he grabbed me! And I have no heals left. Really? Let's see. I still got a little time. I still got some time left. I still got some stream time left. We'll give it a few more goes. Just by myself. Yeah, I know, but I only have 2 throwables. I only have 2 throwables, unfortunate. Don't want to burn through all of them. Oh yeah, my resistances. My resistance to shock. Prevent the buildup. Yeah, what led to my downfall was I did not watch my durability on my weapon. Okay. Let's see, we should be fine. Let's make sure we're topped off on durability and put this one on. Not enough to do anything. Come on! Grab me? Still some time. I'll give it one more go. I'll give it one more go by myself, and then I'll bring in Spectre Boy. I'll bring in Spectre Boy. Okay. Damn it! Hard. What? Yeah, got him. Scrap Watchman eliminated. Yeah. Let's go. I don't have any other words, but just let my post-boss fight celebration speak for itself. Where is it? Now that was just absolutely...
sensational.
Yep, it was a tough fight by myself. I pulled it off, but it's still...
It's free real estate.
Oh wow, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Star family. Appreciate it.
Appreciate the follow, Dougie Fresh. Good to... Thank you so much, appreciate it. And now it's also time to...
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
And finally, it's guitar time. That's how Starman plays guitar. Yeah. Those of you who are enough turkey leg for the win. Yes, the turkey leg. That's a new nickname for this weapon. The turkey leg. And look at that. I got 5 levels. Oh, let's grab this. The faded whistle. A faded police whistle. It's been worn smooth from use. The children blew the whistle for their friends. He may have been discarded as a failure, but in those moments at least, he was the children's police officer. And I know where this will go. Alright, first let's get my vigor to 10. Capacity up a little bit. And now it's time, let's get our health back up. There we go, that should be good. Alright, now let's go to this one, and let's go use the whistle. Your favorite playthrough was actually an advanced build? All of those weapons are so fun. Yes, I plan to do an advanced build down the road. I plan to do an advanced build. So I'm going one playthrough at a time. And then I'm going to take each different build into the Overture DLC. Alright, where is it? Where was it? Oh, it's this way. I'm going the right way. Come here! You just respect the bunch because you're lazy? Yeah. I would have respect on my first my first character, my first save file for the first playthrough, but I'd rather just go with using my knowledge and experience I gained from that and apply it to this build, this strength build. I'd rather just go with that. I don't want save my gold coin fruit. Alright, Hawkeye. I'm glad you stopped by. I will be streaming again tomorrow. So keep that in mind. So, yeah, and once I'm done giving the whistle, then I will wrap up for tonight. Alright, Hawkeye, you have a good night. And now let's use the whistle.
If only we could play together, Murphy.
Alright, let's put that whistle to use.
Hey, that sound. Is that you, Murphy? I know that whistle. It must be Murphy. Thanks for coming by. I want to play, but I feel too sick. I don't think I can. I miss Zach and Sophie and Eric. I wish we could all play.
And that's it. We got that done. And now I'll head back to the hotel, and we're gonna wrap up for tonight. I haven't decided what game I want to play tomorrow, but because you guys have been you guys have been here and you made the stream so much fun, I did not get as frustrated as I usually do. Thanks to you guys. So we are going to do an encore of Liza P. More Liza P tomorrow night. Mark that on your calendars, folks. And then Thursday it's up in the air on which game. And let's see. Skyrim will be this weekend, for sure. Weekend stream will be Skyrim. More likely Saturday because, I would say Friday, but I'm going to go to my parents' house. So I will not be able to stream Friday. So Saturday will be Skyrim. And let's see, tomorrow will be an encore of Liza P. Part 2. And then, you know what, we'll play more Hollow Knight for Thursday stream. We'll play more Hollow Knight. Yep, that's the plan. Until I decide what other game I want to throw into the schedule. I don't want to get myself overwhelmed with games to share. But just letting you know about my upcoming stream schedule. I will only share my stream schedule during the streams, so that way you guys can mark it on your calendar if you want to catch my next live streams. And I do have some shorts I'll plan to put up, like that one explaining about, if you on Liza P, if you want to summon the Spectre or not for the boss fights. Totally up to you, completely optional, whichever works for you. And to not listen to what anybody else says about how you should play the game. All right. What do we have to do here? Ah, yes. We talked to Geppetto. But we'll save that for tomorrow's stream. And now we'll save that for the next stream because tonight and now this live stream is now finished. This live stream is now finished, guys. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I really do appreciate you being here. Thank you, Dougie Fresh, for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciated. Hope to see you again. And just a reminder, I'll be back on tomorrow night for more Liza P, an encore presentation. Thanks to you guys. You have a good night as well. Let's see. And Thursday stream, I'll be playing more Hollow Knight, but it may be subject to change if I'm feeling a different game come to my head. Saturday will be Skyrim. I will not be able to stream Friday, this upcoming Friday. Just bear in mind. So yeah. Those of you watching on the YouTube channel, if you guys enjoyed the stream, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. It really does help the channel out. Make sure you subscribe and click that bell notification if you want to stay up to date on all my latest content here on the channel. Thank you so much those of you watching on the Twitch. If you're new, don't forget to drop a follow. Alright. Thank you all so much for all the love and the support you have given me. It really does mean a lot. You guys are so amazing. I just can't thank you guys enough. So that's going to be it for tonight's live stream, and I will see you guys tomorrow night for more Liza P. Rise up, be blessed, smile. You guys have a good night. And now, time to exit my stage. Good night, guys.